And then again, we've got that wet shower thing going on. Look at where the toilet paper is.
Oh dear Lord.
Can you imagine sitting down there and it's way above? If it's a kid, they're never my kids. I'd have to leave it like all the way down so they could reach.
It's
Okay, so my mother loves RVs. When I was a kid, we actually took a huge RV road trip across the country, and we had a motorhome for a couple 3 years. And my mother's dream is to have one in her retirement and just to travel around and do all sorts of things with friends and whatever. And so for her birthday, I am taking her here to Kuhn RV. And this is like a huge thing for her. She watches them on YouTube all the time and she loves some of these. So we're just going to come today and look. I don't think she's going to buy today, but we're going to just kind of look and see what's what. And I thought it might be fun. I know that with COVID, a lot of people are looking at getting RVs or fifth wheels and things like that. So I thought it might be kind of cool just to show you some things. And this was a good opportunity to do that. So here we go. Okay, Mom, are you excited?
I'm excited.
Okay, what are we going to look at first? What are you looking at?
There's a pleasure way right here, but what I really enjoy are the Born Frees. They're quality. They have 3 roll bars in them for safety.
You're like an advertisement.
Oh, ever since I learned about Born Frees, I've always been interested in them.
Cool.
And because they are safe. They have quality things in them, and what I want is like a 24-footer. Class C would be nice. So just looking, maybe I can take my family with me if I get some that sleep 4.
Do you hear that, Mark? Do you hear that, honey? We want to go on an RV trip. All right, andiamo. Okay, so that silver one looks really, like, that's a great size.
Pleasure way. And there's the Born Free next to it.
That sounds so dirty. Oh, look. There's a shower. Like right there. Usually showers are in the back. That's interesting.
And
I love that there's the skylight over it. Slide?
maybe.
Nope. I don't know. But
One thing I have to have in the bathroom is a place to set my things. So I like to have a little bit more space around my sink. And this is your, or, you know, whatever you need. Now, my space up here, that I would rather there be a bunk up there, you know, rather than all that. So this is not one for me, but it's nice. I mean,
it's lovely. Like the Korean countertops and all sort, and like it's got some cool stuff in it. It's tiny, but you know, small family, it would work really well. All right, this is your Born Free, right? This is the one that you really, really want.
it's pretty big.
It is. It's bigger than that last one, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the size is. on
Well,
this one.
let's hop in
Has a
and
nice
look.
awning.
It does
Very
have an
big
awning.
door, I like that.
Yeah.
It's got lots of storage out here. It's got a big storage here. Of course, I don't know how to open these guys. Look at that.
Cool. Oh, you've got like a camera back there too.
Oh, that's
Rear
a
view.
must. You gotta
Yeah.
have a backup camera.
Well, let's go inside. This one's not as light as the last one. The last one had
kitchen.
tons of natural light in it.
So this is probably a closet.
You
I
think?
don't know how all these things work here. Pull it open. It's a closet. It's got a hanging
Oh, there's
bar.
more back there.
More room.
Yeah, hang on. I think go that way. See what that does. But there's a huge closet.
You can access it from the bathroom. Is how
Oh, Cool.
Board free. They use every bit of space they have.
So there's a decent sized shower. Oh, that's a big sink for in here.
Yeah.
Toilet, and then that's how you get into that
Storage
closet.
from the bathroom.
So you can get dressed. I think that's kind of brilliant.
And you got your mirrors up there. You got a window.
Do we have mirrors? Hi!
Hello.
This is super cool.
And then you've got a microwave convection oven.
Oh, there's 3
And a
burners.
3-burner stove. Look at this countertop. It's
Huge.
And your sink.
There's a lot of storage down there, and this one too has separate fridge and freezer.
Yeah, you got room in your freezer. There's a lock there. Pretty big size freezer for food and ice.
That's cool.
I don't do this as well as Levi.
Well, it's not about that. It's just like checking this out to see what you want. And there's a bunk up there, and then this turns into beds.
Yes.
So you can fit more people in
It
this.
might be power. Some of them are power.
Yeah, there's a power thing over here. Cool, Mom.
And here's your little TV.
It's about the size of our TV. You know, because we watch so much TV in our family. So when I was a kid, that bunk above the thing, that's what I lived in. I loved that. I sat up there and I read 5,000 Nancy Drew books.
Yes, you did.
So this one, this gold one, is a Phoenix Cruiser. It's quite a bit longer, but actually doesn't look massive. It's a good size.
Connect to city water. You can hook up to electric. Usually these guys have outdoor shower heads, so if you've got a pet with you, you can.
Or you just like to shower outside.
You want to shower outside, you can do that. Rinse sand off of the kids' feet before they get back in. Rinse Brigadier down before he gets back in. Rinse Mark down.
I'm like, I have to hose Mark down. All right, we'll go look at this.
Down here, B,
Right.
They call them B and B plus.
I feel like these things are B pluses because ours was a C when we were a kid. You know? All right, go get in this one. Come on. Let's go see. I don't like standing outside. Let's look. Okay.
Cool. It just automatically.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't have a screen door on it, which is. Oh, it does.
Oh, it does.
How cool is that?
That's nice. Woo!
Yeah, just like that.
Hey, but then the kids can't leave it open.
Right? Well, this is nice.
So there's your kitchen sink right when you come
I
in.
love that. I love the kitchen in the back.
You do?
Yeah. You know what? That's a nice place for it. And you got lots of room. You got your, is it 3-burner?
2.
No, but that's really a big burner.
That's a
over
huge
there.
burner for a motorhome. I think that goes the other way. Oh, maybe not.
It will fit that way.
Okay.
I might be
So what's
wrong.
right there? Is that the toilet behind you?
I think it is. And you got a convection oven.
Convection ovens are important.
And this is a built-in hood, which is nice.
Ooh.
Always good to have, and a light above here. Let's see what this bathroom looks like.
So,
No,
toilet. And, oh, it's got the tiny tub thing.
so you can always bathe the little one in there.
Skylights. Cool. Look at the sink is crooked. Like the thing. That's kind of funny. I'm going to go ahead and look over here. That's some other stuff. Well, that's a lot of storage in there.
That's a decent size.
Oh, this is nice. You've got the bed. Oh, this is a slide out. So
Oh, yeah.
this whole thing slides out, right? But you've got your sofa, which becomes a bed, and then you've got 2 chairs. But again, you really like that bunk over the thing, and this one's got the TV there.
Yeah.
I like the interior, like the driver's stuff is really nice.
And
these...
sometimes the seat turns around. One of the front seats turn around.
Right.
You know. What's the mileage on that? Can you see it?
I can't.
Okay. But yeah, this moves out, and I'm sure that this automatically, there's a power button and automatically lays out.
Yeah, there's buttons over here.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. These seats are lovely.
So this is the table, and that should come up, but I don't know how to do that.
Well, we won't mess with it, but...
Yeah.
So this, again, is nice for, like, a couple people. It doesn't have room to sleep a whole family, but that's not what you're really looking for. Except that you want us to use it.
I do.
But what I think Mark should do is just, buy us one, and then we just share it.
There you go.
Yeah. I like the size in a way.
Yeah.
Because it's not overwhelming. It's not so big that it feels like you're driving a bus.
I like the separateness of the living quarters from the kitchen and the bathroom back there.
It's kind of more homey, isn't it? Like you have separate rooms.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you really happy that we did this?
Yeah, I think we'll just go look at the Roadtreks over there.
We'll go see some more.
Yeah.
Well, let's check that out, because those are Bs and they're more like a van. So that'll be an interesting
And they have a wet bath, which means you shower and everything in there gets wet,
Right. So
There's
your
protected,
toilet, your
but-
sink, and your
right.
shower are sort of all on their own.
Right, there's...
The whole thing's the shower. Listen, I've stayed in places in Europe and Central and South America where that was the bathroom, so
That's right.
why not? Okay, let's go look.
Okay.
Okay, so this, you get in just like a normal van. So this is hashtag van life, right? We'll see what this is all about.
Pocket for stuff. Look at the gear shifts on the floor here. I don't know how many. I don't know if it's got a backup camera or not. I like the backup camera. There's a little storage up there.
It's tiny little
Sink.
sink with
Well,
a
it's a
cutting
nice
board.
counter space.
Not bad.
And this will be storage, and you put tables in here. There's the post for the tables. It sets in here.
Oh, so you do get your
So-
table there, and those will turn around so you can eat.
At least this one does. I doubt that that one does because of that gear shift. This is the refrigerator in these Bs. They're just...
That's
they're
a
small,
tiny
yeah.
little... It's like a hotel fridge, right?
And you got controls here.
And this is... Well, and here's your bedroom. There's just that little bitty thing. And then is this going to be our toilet? I don't know what I'm doing here.
There you go. I don't know.
There it is. So, literally... Oh, that's cool. So, if you... Okay, I'm going
If you
to hide you.
show this thing up here, that's where that goes around.
So this like literally closes you off, and this is your toilet and also your shower. So this is what you've got.
You bring it around here, and you're in the middle here, and there's a drain pan down below.
So that you're standing on your feet, that's the drain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So that's some water right there.
You know what you do though? You turn it on, wash down, you
get wet, you turn it off, you soap up, you rinse. It's just like when you're like in Africa and you're being water conscious, right? We do that in a lot of places in the world.
It's interesting, huh?
It is.
This is a single person thing.
Yeah, this is definitely not a lot of space. But I want to go to the next one because this is a 190 and the next one is a 210.
bed. The bed looks like it could be comfortable. And this is storage with smoky glass. Dishes and things, maybe.
Can you see Mark in this? He'd be claustrophobic. He'd be like, nah, this is too small.
Hey, that storage goes all the way back.
That's cool.
Yeah. This is the heat pump. And that storage goes all the way back.
It's interesting the
bad.
differences, huh?
It's not bad for one person.
No. But you'll never just be one person either. Okay, so this one's a 210. And it's a bit longer than that last one, right?
Yeah. This unit has been winterized.
So this is set up the same where it's got the little chair right there. And you've got this sort of the same setup. It's just bigger back there. You've got a lot more room in the back.
Cup holder here for your rider, if you have a rider. Interesting. Table goes here. These guys probably turn around, I would guess. It's nice. It's a nice little kitchen area. I mean, it's spacier.
It is. That was a 190. This is a 210. Are we going by, like, I wonder what that is.
Oh, cool.
Inches?
Let some light in.
Yeah, those are nice. And it's nice that you can close it off for privacy and whatnot, too. So,
cool. You can take
this
all
is
three
cool.
of these out and you got a little sunlight coming in. Light.
It's your
Fan.
fridge.
Microwave.
Oh,
Storage.
it's a microwave and toaster. Toast and bake microwave oven. That's kind of brilliant. Way to go, Samsung.
Let's look at this guy.
Oh, look. It even has a thing for kids' meals. That's funny.
Did
So,
you look at
I
this?
did.
I didn't. Okay.
There's your heat and
So
air.
the freezer has a little freezer inside.
So, this one,
This is nice. Really.
there's some storage stuff there. Are those table legs or something?
Mm-hmm.
And that's your closet. Push it in and pull it out. No. There you go. And then again, we've got that wet shower thing going on. Look at where the toilet paper is.
Oh dear Lord.
Can you imagine sitting down there and it's way above? If it's a kid, they're never my kids. I'd have to leave it like all the way down so they could reach.
It set a roll on the floor.
Oh yeah, and then it would just get peed on.
It would be
So-
all sitting, boys, all sitting.
So this opens up so that you can shut yourself into your quote unquote shower. Interesting. Life in the times of COVID, we should have these kinds of things on all toilets all over the world so you don't have to touch them. Wouldn't that be brilliant? Okay.
Well, you know, there's a thing about never sitting on them either.
Okay, well, we don't need to go
We're
into
pretty
that.
good about squatting.
So, tell me about, like, you're more into that sort of B plus category than this B van life thing. You're more into those, like the Born Free and the Pleasure Way, right? Like those are,
I like the dry bath. I don't like this bath.
I would agree with that. That's not, that for me, that's a deal breaker, but I can, that I can happily go shower in the woods. Like that doesn't bother me, but this somehow is more difficult than that.
What I like about these guys, or if you're traveling mountains, you know about them when you're Jackson Hole, Wyoming, coming down
Over the
mountain.
Tetons.
Oh yeah, that this fits better. You know, you got a big C. Oh, I don't even know how people drive A's. They probably don't go there.
Oh no, people did. There were plenty. They just don't have anxiety like I do.
Well, I wouldn't want to drive anything like an A down
Over
mountains
that.
like that.
I get that.
But I'd do the Born Free, the 24-footers. These guys are probably least anxiety producing because they kind of just fit just like a van. you know, and it has everything you need. I mean, to be comfortable, sleep, eat, and be safe. You know, that's a whole nother video is about where
safety.
you stay and, you know, boondocking and things like that.
Okay.
But anyway, I need to study more on this, and I don't know that this is the time to buy, but I just wanted to look. What a neat little birthday present from my daughter.
You're welcome.
To come out here and come all the way 2 states away and look at these things. I'm really excited. What we have back in Illinois, I had to go into Missouri to look, and it was not much. The only thing they had were fifth wheels, and I don't have a truck. And you'd have to have a truck to pull. Well,
and you have to specialize your, you know, I mean, there's a lot in that, you know.
Yeah.
So this is definitely something we'll talk about, and let's you and I are going to gang up on Mark, and we're going to convince him that we absolutely must do this. And I think that all our followers particularly should inundate Mark with how they want to have videos. Here, I'm just going to flip this thing.
You've got all these travelers, you know, that go out of the country and things, but, you know, there's so much beauty here in the States, as you well know.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a little selfie thing right here. I think that our followers should totally tell Mark that they want to see us do an RV trip, because I want to do an RV trip and Mark doesn't. So, and I think that I've done this. I have the experience. I understand it. And so I really think that Mark should capitulate. Don't you think? I mean, and maybe Mom and I can manage to get him to do that. But I think that finding one that will fit my family of 4, we'd have to go with something a little bit bigger. You know, like the one that had the bunk over top of it. That would, you know, the 2 boys could sleep up there and Mark and I could sleep in the bottom thing. We can manage it. These bees, the van life thing is not going to work. Mark's a big guy. Let's not lie. He is not going to do this little tiny bath thing. So I think the other one would be a better fit for us. But still be drivable for me, because, you know, I'm the driver. Mark is always the navigator. So here we go.
Don't forget that there's always the trailer, the camper that you pull with a truck. You pull them, and that's what I started out in. And I, you know, backing them up and hooking them up and pulling them. You get a home on wheels when you do that one. I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot more room to those. So don't forget to look at those sometime. We'll do that sometime.
And those also have the advantage of being able to drop that at your camp zone and then take your vehicle to things that you want to do.
Correct.
Right. You don't have to drive the whole dang thing at once.
Right.
So, but then you also have you have to have a vehicle that is able to pull it, right?
If you want to take off in a hurry from your camp place, these are the kinds that you want. But if you want to leave and have a campsite for, you know, weeks at a time or whatever, those are nice to have. You just leave them, set them up, and then you go into town with your truck, your vehicle, and come back and, you know, leave your home at that time. It's nice. There's all kinds of options.
All right.
It's a fun way to see the United States of America. Amen.
So this is a Class A motorhome, and those are the big daddies, right? Like, I couldn't drive that. I just couldn't. I'd never be able to do it. Look at that. It's bigger than the dang school bus behind it. Oh yeah, that's not redone. I was just curious if somebody had been like redoing a school bus.
Well, they do.
And people do it all the time, right? And they're all over Central and South America, redone for different things. So that's a smaller bus, but
Kill an animal too easy.
that is really low to the ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
That one particularly is low. I mean, even compared to the next one over. I don't know. I want to go back in that second one, the white Born Free. I like the Pleasure Way best because of the lights in it, but I want to do that Born Free because I think my family might actually fit in something like that. I need to double do that. Okay, Mark, this is the Born Free that is the bigger one. And like, we could actually fit our family in this. So this right here makes into a bed, or you can pull these down and you can just have a larger, you can have like 2 singles. It's really long. I mean, you would actually fit on that. And then there's above, that's where the kids would sleep, in this space up here, which was my favorite as a child. But it looks really nice. Like, this would be the kind of the size I would like for our family, so that you kind of have an idea of what there is.
Toilet paper.
Huh. So this one isn't terrible. I mean, Mark would, that shower is, here, Mom, hold,
It's the height.
hold the shower so Mark can see me in the shower.
Well, leave your clothes on.
I am.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see me? So, honey, this is how big the shower is. This wide. And this thing would drive Mark nuts. This would have to go, but then this wide. So, okay, so here's another option for outdoor life. These go in the bed of your truck, right? So just to see what's in them. Not that I could ever get my husband in this, but here's what they are. So, oh, we've got sink. Here's your kitchenette. We've got that'll make into a bigger bed, right? So there's the other panel there. Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
And then you've got a bed there. So in some respect, you can get a family of 4 in this, right? That's huge up there.
No. Is there a bath?
And there's this is the fridge.
Huh. Got a stool.
Is it a wet bath? There's a
It's
toilet.
just a stool. So there's a lot of showers and campgrounds and things that people use.
You know, Mom, say that again.
There's a lot of showers and campgrounds that people use.
Yeah.
So they don't need to shower in their house, in their trailer. You know,
Right.
they can shower there. A lot of people like to do that. There's more room.
So, hang on, it's on me. So, that's actually something that I should say, is that even when we had a huge motorhome, we had a big Class C, sometimes we would stop places and use the campground showers just because it was really big and whatever, it was nice to have. So, don't think that, you know, you don't have options as far as getting away from it, you know, and you're planning to use the campground anyway to park, so all of those things become available to you as well. So, all right, so I don't think this would be for us. I don't think that Mark would be excited about this small of a thing, but this is really nice in here. I mean, there's quite a bit of space, and it's got it's got a toilet, which is great. I mean, toilets are a thing, right? You need those. So, all right. See you. Okay, so this is interesting. This is another one of those like sort of B plus C kind of things. It's got the entrance at the back, which is unusual. This is nice. You know what I like is it has an actual handle on the bathroom. I like that. It's a wet bath, but it's all self-contained, rather than like that other one was, you know, where it's literally in the thing. And it's got the captain's chairs where you can eat, and they have seat belts, and then your bed. And that bed, actually, this is like you could do four people in this bed wise.
This is a jackknife bed.
Right.
That's what they call
Slips
those.
out.
Mm-hmm.
But you can get 2 kids up there, 2 adults down here.
Well, you're about the size of a kid, so you and the 2 boys could be up there.
And we
Mark
give that
could
to
have-
Mark. We can manage that. I'm good with that. Honey, do you hear that? Mark, do you hear that? You're going to sleep on the sofa bed thing, the jackknife bed. And I and the boys are going to sleep up in the very top loft, because the boys are totally going to want to sleep with their mama. But this is kind of cool, even though it's smaller. It's not bad. Mark would hate that bath. So, okay. Bye. Okay, so you kind of have seen what we've seen today, and got an idea of different aspects and like our personal opinions on what kind of stuff you want when you're RVing. And we've done this, you know, I did this as a kid with my mom and my dad and my sisters, and it was great experience. And now that COVID has changed travel and so many of us are looking to domestic things and not so much international stuff, this is a great way to see this glorious country. And there is so much to explore, and I've seen so much of it, and there's so much more I need to share with my children and my husband. So this is a great option for getting around and seeing a lot of different things. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's been informative, and we will see you later. Bye.